Comes out of the mission statement that we have. We are a spiritual community awakening to our divine nature through love, service, and personal transformation. But today we're doing transformation, and I just want to make a little distinction between transformation and change. So change happens a lot. We change a lot of things, and yet that's not transformative. I had a friend who was a minister. He said, you know, I was so excited I moved to a new city. I was there only a half hour. I just started unpacking my bags, and I heard a knock on the door, and I went there, and he says, there they were, all my problems. They'd come right in. So we want to make transformation, not change alone. Now, change can be part of transformation. If you take the butterfly, for instance, is a classic example of transformation. It comes in as a caterpillar, goes out as a butterfly. That's a lot of change, but it's also a transformed experience, one from being terrestrial to being celestial in a sense. So this is the kind of change we really want, which is where we really feel different, where the experience is different, not just the events that are to take something rather than just making it a change and make it a transformation. Now, it appears to me that what happens in life is a lot of things happen to us, and change is the constant, as Anna said. It's something's always happening. Some of those things are pleasant, some of them are unpleasant. Some feel like a knock in the head, and some people feel like a cushion to sleep on. It's just the way it is. And I don't want to get into this whole idea that, you know, oh, it's all your fault, whatever you have happened to you. We are definitely the source and agent of much of what happens to us, but to take that mantle on when things are going badly can just be difficult and not productive. It can just feel like a burden. And come to this way of treating all of life from a transformative way, which is to take everything that happens to us and turn it for good. Everything that happens to us, the way we turn it to good is we love it. We just love as it is. We love what's happening to us. Whatever it is, we just love it. We do our best. It's not easy sometimes. Those things which are difficult and unpleasant are very easy to dislike and to dissociate from. But the opposite path leads to transformation. When you can accept and love that which is happening to you, no matter what, and you may still have agency to do something about it, but you love what is. This is transformation. It is the fodder for transformation. It takes the grist of life, it turns it into compost, and out comes something good. Otherwise, it just becomes more change, some of which we like, some of which we don't like. But the process of becoming transformative in your life is to love whatever is there. Most famous of the phrases, at least to me, the one I've heard the most that comes out of the Gospel of Thomas is this one, number 70. Jesus said, when you bring forth that which was within you, then that will save you. If you do not, then that will kill you. So this is, I mean, what is the that? That might be a good question. And for the sake of this conversation, we'll just call it love, or presence, or knowing, or the essence of you. If you bring forth that, it will save you. If you don't bring forth that, it will kill you. You can imagine the butterfly hearing that as a caterpillar and going, okay, here we go. I'm going to bring forth that. And you can imagine if he stopped somewhere halfway in between, it's deader than a doornail. Right? You must bring forth that which is within you. And that which is the essence of you is love itself. And if we do not bring forth that and meet life with that, then we meet it with something else, and it will kill us. Feeling of love, this is not just a feeling of love, it is a love of, it is engaging with your heart space, which is not just like, I love you, sweetie pie, but an energetic embracing of that which is. And this energetic embracing is how you take that which could be just ugly and make it into something good. This is the alchemical change of lead to gold. This is our transformation. It is going from caterpillar to butterfly. To get out of the egoic construct, to get out of it, you must love whatever happens rather than add to the ego's energy, which ultimately will kill you, if you add to the energy of self-protection, this becomes deathly. And so this is what the saying in the Gospel of Thomas is saying. It's just like, let that which is really deep and within you, that open-heartedness, be like a child if you wish to enter the kingdom of heaven. This open, experiencing self. Let the heart stay open and do not encapsulate yourself into your conditioned responses. Now, the mind forms this protective layer of the egoic state when it's overwhelmed, as a way of managing the amount of information coming. One of the problems with that is that this conditioning then only allows you to perceive that which you have been preconditioned to perceive. It is the natural state that you see what you expect to see, because too much information is coming to us, so our filters are there so that we can operate. And to operate in an enlightened state, you must see more than you have seen before. Just let more light in, let more information in. And to let more information in, you need to have a calm nervous system that is able to take it without going into the overwhelm and the reactive state of the egoic defense mechanism. So to do that, the way to do that is to leave your heart open and to hang in there and to be in a presencing state, and the mind will feel that that is in charge, and it can quiet and relax. It can come to an awakening of what's really out there. And so this quieting of the mind, quieting of the nervous system so that it can take in new and fresh information, it's not all a bed of roses. But if it could be a bed of roses for some things that you overlooked as well. But this letting it in happens when you let your heart be the dominant energetic force in your life, not your mind. Let the mind calm down, let the thinker calm down, so that the being, the presencing, the loving, the one that is connected to the one, that part, that soul of you, is the force that's holding attention for everything. This is how we transform. We don't transform just by changing stuff. We transform by being of a different energy and letting things unfold. And as they unfold, they teach us what we need to know. Whatever's next comes up, and we greet it with an open heart, and so we are transformed by that, which opens up, and so it goes. So there may be pain, but if you meet it with love, it begins to unfold, and it becomes the butterfly of your life.